What's up, guys? It's Vince with the Vinsanity Shred, and I just crushed back, actually, and it's a really good workout for you guys who are looking for a good foundational back workout that hits every part of your back. I focus on width, I focus on thickness, so this is not just if you're trying to get wings and not just if you're trying to build mass on your back. This will do both for you, so it's a good total overall back workout. And I did 4 sets. I did 5 exercises, 4 sets each, and then with every set I bumped up weight. So first set I was aiming for 12 to 15 reps. Second set I was going probably 8 to 10, and then the last 2 reps I was probably going 6, and then the last one it was probably 5 to 6. I don't really like going any heavier than that because that's when you find that the weight is extremely heavy, and if you're trying to get 6 but you can't physically get 6 with good form, then you're gonna start cheating and you're gonna start using another part of your body. You could injure yourself in some way. So I try to stay away from sets of 3 or 4 because that's just overloading in a way that I don't want to overload my muscles. I'm trying not to get hurt. I'm not a power lifter. It's different if you're a power lifter. That's what you're wanting to do if you're a power lifter, but I'm not a power lifter. So I aimed for 4 sets, about 12 to 15, 10 to 12, or 8 to 10, and then 5 to 6 for the last 2. I'm gonna get into it. The first exercise I did was just your regular pull-up. Your palms facing away from you. You can do it close grip pull-up. That works your back great as well. But I feel that a wider grip pull-up works more of a width, and I'm starting with the width because I have a decent thickness on my back. So, and pull-ups are the #1 foundation for any good back workout. You're not getting a good back workout if there's not some kind of pull-up variation in your workout. So you need to make sure that you have at least one of your exercises marked down for pull-ups. So I did 4 sets of this. I went for 12 each set. I really focus on form, even to my 2nd, 3rd, 4th set. Even on the reps that get a little tougher, I'm not swinging my legs. I'm really focusing on going all the way down, hanging, and then pulling up using only my lats, only my back. And this is a great first exercise. And then after this exercise, I'm doing a cable row here. Usually I would be doing this with a barbell. I would just be doing a bent over barbell row. It's a great back thickening exercise. It's just another exercise that should be in your back workout somewhere. My hand's about the same width as I would do a bent over row, which is just about shoulder width, maybe a little wider than shoulder width. And then you really want to focus on keeping your back as straight up and down as possible and pulling with your lats all the way back into your chest as far as you can. You're pulling back, squeezing the whole time, and then letting it down yourself. You're not letting the weight pull you down, you're letting it down with your back. And then I go all the way down to where my back is completely stretched out as much as possible. That way I'm ensuring that I'm tearing as many muscle fibers and getting as much muscular growth as I can. And I did 4 sets of this. I bumped up the weight every single time. I think by the end of this workout I was actually stacking it because it is the beginning of my workout and I still got all of my energy right now. The meal before your guys' workout is key. You need to make sure you have a good wholehearty meal with fats, proteins, and plenty of carbs before your workout. And I had a great breakfast today. Came in here and I have pretty good energy. I had a pretty good back day for you guys. And then after the cable row, I went into dumbbell overhead extensions. And this can be done with a cable, this can be done with dumbbells, this can be done how I'm performing it on the bench, which is where you put your upper back / shoulders on the bench and you get situated so that the bench is cutting off right about where your shoulders are level. That way you're ensuring that you're isolating your lats with the movement. And then another thing that you need to make sure you're doing is you're not going up too far with the weight, because when you go up too far with this weight, you're actually allowing yourself to have a little 3-4 second rest. And the key to breaking down your muscle fibers, the key to growth is time under tension. Your muscles need to have time under tension of weight, and so you need to ensure that you're not going up too far with the weight, and you're really allowing yourself to be using your back at all times of this movement. So I did 4 sets of that. I bumped up in weight every single time. I think I went 60, 70, 80, and then 80 kind of spooked my shoulder a little bit, so I dropped back down to 70 on the 4th set. Once again, don't be afraid to drop weight if something doesn't feel right. Drop back down, make sure your form is perfect, and then go back up and weight when you're ready. Don't do it when you're not ready. Wait until you know you're ready. Don't try a weight that is going to make sure that it could possibly injure you because it might be too heavy for you, unless you have a spotter. So after the overhead dumbbell extension, I went to a T-bar row. T-bar row is very well known back exercise. It's another one that's meant for building thickness in your back. And this is another one where you're going to want to have your back almost straight up and down, as close to 90 degrees with your legs as possible. Your legs at a mild bend so that you're not A, pushing with your legs to get the weight back, and B, your legs aren't straight so you're not injuring your legs in any way, or you're not injuring your lower back in any way. The bend in your legs is supposed to prevent leg injury and lower back injury. And then what you want to do, you want to really focus on rolling your back forward when the weight is down and pulling back with your lats and really squeezing when you get the weight back and you get the T-bar into your sternum chest area. You really want to focus on squeezing when you get it back there. And then once again, you're letting the weight down. The weight is not pulling you down. You're letting it down with your back. And then as you go down, you let your back wrap around so that you're getting the most out of your movement. After this exercise, I moved over to a close grip pull down. And I do this because people always say that the wider your pull downs or the wider your pull ups, the wider your back is gonna be. But that doesn't make too much sense when all that a wider grip is doing is putting more tension on your shoulders. It's not putting any more tension on your back or putting any more tension on the outside of your back. So I find that a close grip pull down actually puts more stress and more pressure on my lat, which is what I'm trying to do with this exercise. I'm not trying to put extra pressure on my shoulders. I'm trying to get everything done with my lats in this workout. Main thing to focus on is to really arch your back and pull the weight down into your chest so that you're hitting your lats only. You're not using your biceps, you're definitely not using your triceps, you're not using anything but your lats to pull this weight down, and then you're going all the way back up and you're not swinging. You're pulling the weight down with your lats and letting it back up with your lats. So I did 4 sets of this, went up in weight each set. That does the workout. I really hope you guys take what I taught you to the gym with you and incorporate it. Focus on your form more than anything, guys. With good form and the proper series of weights, with the proper series of exercises, you're going to put on muscle. And then with your diet, if your diet's intact and you're eating more calories than you're burning and you're eating the right calories, then you're gonna put on clean muscle. I hope you guys like this video. Make sure you check us out on Instagram. It's Vinsanity_shred. Make sure you check out our YouTube channel. Subscribe, comment below what you want to see, and I'll see you guys next time.